These inspirational quotes will open your eyes. How important reading is in life. Reading quotes. The more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you'll go. A reader lives 1,000 lives before he dies. The man who never reads lives only one. George R.R. Martin. Think before you speak. Read before you think. Reading is a basic tool in the living of a good life. In the case of good books, the point is not to see how many of them you can get through, but rather how many can get through to you. Employ your time in improving yourself by other men's writings, so that you shall come easily by what others have labored hard for. When I look back, I am so impressed again with the life-giving power of literature. If I were a young person today, trying to gain a sense of myself in the world, I would do that again by reading, just as I did when I was young. Despite the enormous quantity of books, how few people read. And if one reads profitably, one would realize how much stupid stuff the vulgar herd is content to swallow every day. To acquire the habit of reading is to construct for yourself a refuge from almost all the miseries of life. If you are going to get anywhere in life, you have to read a lot of books. I have a passion for teaching kids to become readers, to become comfortable with the book, not daunted. Books shouldn't be daunting, they should be funny, exciting and wonderful. And learning to be a reader gives a terrific advantage. Books serve to show a man that those original thoughts of his aren't very new after all. Show me a family of readers, and I will show you the people who move the world. Reading is essential for those who seek to rise above the ordinary. You don't have to burn books to destroy a culture. Just get people to stop reading them. Reading is an exercise in empathy, an exercise in walking in someone else's shoes for a while. I read a book one day, and my whole life was changed. If we encounter a man of rare intellect, we should ask him what books he reads. Read the best books first, or you may not have a chance to read them at all. These books gave Matilda a hopeful and comforting message: you are not alone. I always read. You know how sharks have to keep swimming or they die? I'm like that. If I stop reading, I die. From the reading of good books there comes a richness of life that can be obtained in no other way. There is more treasure in books than in all the pirates' loot on Treasure Island. How many a man has dated a new era in his life from the reading of a book? Of course, anyone who truly loves books buys more of them than he or she can hope to read in one fleeting lifetime. A good book, resting unopened in its slot on a shelf, full of majestic potentiality, is the most comforting sort of intellectual wallpaper